is the primordial sound. Primordial, ancient, first. Om is the engine of any mantra. Om is the closest thing to the source energy. The entire creation, the entire cosmos came from the Om. Om connects the source energy, the creator, with the cosmos, the creation. The Om energy is still reverberating in the universe, continues to expand the universe. Om is the most ancient, yet it is alive, it is here and now, it is present. So it is very new. As the cycles of Om or the waves continue, just like the waves on the ocean, they never die, because each wave of the ocean gives birth to other waves. And as the waves interact with other waves, they give birth to new waves. It is an endless process. Om is comprised of 3 sounds or 3 vibrations. The sound or vibration that emanates from the gut. It's very bassy. Denotes the sound of creation or Brahma. The oo sound denotes the sustenance, the propagation, the running off, the peak, the height, Vishnu. And then finally the with the jaw slightly open and your mouth vibrating, bones vibrating in your mouth, in your face. It's not a M or Ma, it's denotes the ending, the closure, Shiva principle, the destruction. So in some way the in the most simplest way represents the creation, sustenance and dissolution, as if the entire secret of the entire creation is stored inside and itself, and by itself it creates, runs and puts an end to it. The symbol is the power, and the power is symbolic. When we chant it, it actually comes to life and gives us all the energies, the powers that it has. And also it is telling us these stories, or the story of creation itself. From the beginning to now, we're talking billions of years, compacted into this one sound. Om is energy, it is a vibration. It has all the powers, healing, purifying, strengthening, focusing. In some way, the entire spectrum of sound is contained in the Om chant. In some way, it reconstitutes, brings to homeostasis our entire being. So simple, so succinct, so complete. Perhaps we can say it is the seed. No wonder it is called Bijakshara. Om is the seed. And yet, even though it is part of a language, it is not a language. It is made up of a bunch of sounds together because it is very primitive. It is ancient. It existed before any humans existed, let alone languages existed. It carries the same power and energy that it did at the time of the birth of creation. Om takes us as close as possible to the source energy. It is that powerful, and summons to us nothing less than the source energy. So don't rush chanting Om. When saying Gayatri, don't just go through Om like Om Bhurbhava Svaha Tatsvitra Varenyam. Why are you shortchanging the most powerful chant there is? Say it fully, completely. Practice it with a, u, sound separately first. Fully inhale and inflate your lungs and chant just the same way chant just the ooh and the and feel it inside your body, feel it inside your being, and connect it in the most raw and most divine, most basic, most fundamental, most ancient way. Om has everything packed into it. Process of chanting Om is the unpacking process, unfolding process. So chant it with that excitement that I'm opening up the oldest thing that ever existed before anything even existed. It existed before even time existed. Perhaps it gave birth to time itself. Om gave birth to all the five elements starting from the space. Space did not exist, let alone the fire element. It is the mother of the space element. How powerful! How beautiful! And yet it is available to me here and now. Om is the portal, and Om takes us to the portal, and it opens up the portal within us. And don't forget the often ignored fourth part of Om, silence at the end of Om. No need to rush to either chant another Om or go through the Bhur Bhava Savaha or whatever mantra. Give rest a chance. Give nothing a chance. Actively doing nothing, saying nothing, being nothing. I love me.